crushing it Wednesday. They feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christina, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not, to be seated. You seen them in every arena. Eddie and Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the GOAT. Who the one that slayed the Chupacabra? Your favorite girls.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. I mean, we crush it every day, but particularly on Wednesday. I got my girl, Nika and Crystal in the house. How are y'all doing, ladies?
Doing good.
Good.
We still celebrating. We are still
And we're not going to stop.
Even though y'all mad.
Stop. It's not stopping.
I told you I'm gonna do this for 147 days. I'm gonna keep talking shit for 147 days.
I'm with you. We're right there with you. We're your cheerleaders. We're right there with you. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, Kush with a C for our intro, Arte de Tere that does our videos and our thumbnail, and of course HCP, Hispanics Causing Panic, every Tuesday night. Catch them on YouTube. So thank you to those guys and gals, and let's go. Let's get on with the show.
Hispanics Causing Panic. There go the
Hispanics Causing Panic every Tuesday. They come with the goods. D-Style and Calix, they got the goods. That's for sure. So Nika, so what are you talking about? You said you're gonna keep on going. Have you been getting some flack?
Have I? Oh my God, I have been getting so much flack. But I don't give a fuck because let me tell you, these fans would have been 10 times worse than I am. So they lucky that I'm just taking it easy because I don't have the kind of page that can take a couple of hits because they report me for everything. I'm probably like on my last leg on this. So I have to like tread lightly, but I'm still going to be on y'all. I don't even know what day I'm going to do it for 147 days. I'm going to just highlight a hater, a Crawford hater that was talking shit. And you know they're saying that I'm a bully now because I'm reposting the things that people have said.
That the bullies are posting.
The bullies don't like to be bullied.
That's it, Crystal. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. They don't like to be bullied. Yeah. But yes, like Nika said, if it was the other way around, we would be like, we'd have our face in the mud, and that would be fine because you know what? It would have been what it was, and I would have accepted it.
They were making nasty memes, doing all types of stuff, and now I'm just retweeting things and pointing out and letting everybody know what you guys have said. But now I'm the bully. Oh well.
Well, I will have to be fair. There are some lads out there that are taking it very well.
No,
right?
there are some people. I will give that. There are some people who are taking it on the chin, and you know.
A few.
But then there's others that are crying and saying, "Oh, I'm bullying people. I'm doing too much.
You threatening their life or something.
Stop rubbing it in. Stop doing it."
Which, you know, like I said, we would have taken it on the chin too. If it would have gone the other way, which we knew it was not going to go the other way. But I'm just saying, if it would have, we would have taken it too. You know, because it is what it is.
But it wasn't gonna happen though.
No,
they say
it wasn't gonna happen though.
No, it wasn't gonna happen. We know that. And you know what? So what do y'all think about the rematch? Like I saw that Errol had commented about yes, he wants to go ahead and you know, respect the rematch clause and I think December he'll be, you know, off probation or whatever. What are y'all's thoughts about that?
Well, I think he only received a 60-day, right? A 60-day.
I think so.
Out of Nevada. So could he come back in December? Sure. He sure could if he absolutely wanted to. Is it in his best interest? I don't know. I truly believe he need to get a full, thorough medical exam prior to making that decision. And if I was Derek James, I also want the same, but we know Derek James is not me. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure that it's a good idea to make it in December. Perhaps we need to do early next year, if at all. So I think he need to do a major evaluation. I still feel very wholeheartedly, and make sure your bookmark this, please, that the end result will be the same at 154.
Absolutely. Before you answer, Nika, I just want to piggyback off of you, Crystal. So a little bit. So one thing that I've always said since, I mean, I first got into boxing was, and I'm not saying any names or that nobody does or doesn't. I'm just saying that if your coach and your manager does not love you like their own son, then you got to find somebody else, because there's a lot of snakes in the business, but there's a lot of people that really care as well, you know, that are going to look out for your best interest. And I think that is, yes, it is a business. Everybody wants to make money, whatever. But if you have any kind of freaking heart, you're going to look out for your guy first.
Right.
And that's all I got to say. So Nika, what do you think? Should he go forward with the rematch clause? Like what are your thoughts about that?
Well, I know he's going to, so it's not really what I want. I mean, will I watch it? Absolutely. Is it gonna go the same way? Absolutely. Like when I was discussing something with somebody on Twitter, the way they make it seem is like, oh, at 154, Errol's gonna kill him at 154. They act like Errol's gonna go in at 154 and then Bud's gonna go in there at 147. No, Bud's gonna go in there at 154 as well. So his power's gonna go up. Everything is gonna be the same result, if not even worse. If not even worse, dare I say? I mean, could it be even worse? Like, come on, like it's gonna be the same result. So, I mean, I just want him to be healthy because, you know, to be honest, half of these fans they don't give a fuck what happens to you after you're done with boxing. So if he needs to get the money, get your money and get out. But
no, it's true. They don't. Like, I mean, it's very, like, we were in Vegas, you know, and so rumor has it that after the fight, Spence was still in his hotel room for a few days, and the people around him had gone. So, you know, even the people that you feel are close to you, if they're not loyal and they don't give a shit about you, they're gone. Obviously, we won't name names of who left and who stayed, but boxing is a very lonely sport. And, you know, Bomac had said something. He said the biggest mistake that y'all made was letting Bud grow into this weight. Like, you know, it's like y'all didn't want to fight him early. Y'all wanted to age him out. And I'm saying that they wanted to age him out. But y'all made the mistake because he grew into this weight. And 54,
it's
going to be the same thing.
It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be absolutely the same thing. I know Boxing and Barbecue doesn't think that. I know Boxing and Barbecue is one of those guys.
But we love and respect
at 154, it's going to be a different story. But I mean, y'all just gotta look at the fight again. It's like it's gonna be the same thing at 154. Let's be real.
Yeah. I think the biggest mistake I made was not putting some big money somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I should have done, was bet on it. But I don't want to start the habit of betting because
right. Yeah, same.
But I know that was money in the bank, so I should have just put some money on it.
Mike Ramirez says, notice, who's in the locker room after you lose, not after you win. Angelo Dundee. And that is so true. I mean, it's been happening since the beginning of time. You know, I happened to be there, you know, when Maurice Hooker fought his last fight and he lost. And obviously there was many excuses we could have given and many reasons why. But yeah, it's like, who's there? But you know who was there? I'll tell you who was there. B&B, his girl, my husband and I, we were there, you know. But for some of these other guys, I've seen the locker room's empty, you know, and it's very sad. And then we want to know why these guys go through depression and, you know, have these issues. Well, this is why. You know, if you love somebody, we're going to love them to the end. We're going to support them to the end. It's a sad state of affairs for sure.
See, why is it a barbecue? You want them to go all the way to 160? You really want Spence? Lord.
I mean, I bet you do. I bet you do.
154 to 160.
I bet you do, because Errol walks around about 190. You know, so I bet he does.
That's not our problem. Right. if that's your job is to, if I was a boxer and my job is to box and stay in shape year round, I'm not
Yeah.
going to blow up. I'm all the way like that when I know how to make a certain way. Like, why would I walk around at how much you said?
About 190. Yeah.
190 and then get down to
185,
147? That's crazy. That is crazy. So
Your
no.
nutritionist team should be
Why-
helping with that, though.
Why should they?
Yeah.
Why should they give him the fight at 160 boxing barbecue? Because he lost so bad at 147.
So he's gonna move up that many weight classes. Like, come
Yeah,
on now.
but this is what I'm talking about though. They want Spence to
Bud
win so
can
bad.
really call the shots.
From 147
Right.
all the way to 160.
Bud has the ball in his court.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
That is true.
Um,
So according to the rematch clause,
I got you,
loser
boxing
get
barbecue.
to activate the rematch clause, and the winner get to say what weight.
Right. Absolutely.
Mhm.
And I think Bud will be willing to go 154, but we'll see. Boxing barbecue, I would love to. Like,
No, if
because
he's not
trust
able
me.
to put it on here, I say it's not worthy.
well, with all due respect, I will say this. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we know that we will never put out publicly, or that
Right.
we've heard or we've seen. So I get it. You know,
Yeah.
maybe it's the same situation with him. But you know, and going from that, you know, there was a video that came out, and it was an old video, older video, where Terrence Crawford's mom was being interviewed, and Terrence was too, and people started criticizing, you know, the parenting and the mothering and everything. And you know, we had a private conversation. We're like, you know, different strokes for different folks. Obviously, it paid off. Obviously, it worked. What were y'all's thoughts when the video came out and people started criticizing, you know, the video?
You want to go first, Kristen?
No, you go right ahead.
Okay. So I just find that they want something bad to talk about because their guy has lost the fight. You know, and they all see that this turned this man into a killer in the ring, and the one thing he loves the most is his mother. You know, he was fought on his mother's day, one for his mother, but they dance it.
Yep.
Their relationship is good now. That's all that matters. You know. So
Absolutely.
these guys, like some of these fans that are trying to exploit this and blow it up bigger than it needs to be, I feel like they want something bad to talk about, but because he beat their man so bad, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and so I'll just say real quick. So boxing for Pound Jack. So what the way I understood it was she said, if you can whoop my son, you know, you're gonna get this $10. And he was like, you're not gonna whoop me, so you're not gonna get the $10. But you know, we can spin it however we want to, and we can agree or disagree. But the final outcome, he loves his mom loves him. He is a freaking mother effing unified, how many times lineal champion. And obviously, you know, what works for some doesn't work for others, but it works in this case. So how can we criticize that? You know, someone could come into my house and criticize my parenting, but you know, it is what it is. You know, Chris,
He's successful.
Exactly.
He is successful. So why we bring up his childhood? You know, I know they do it for marketing purposes. This is a long time ago, right? This is back when he was premiering on the ESPN still.
Yes.
I believe it was a Mark Krieger work. So,
Yeah.
you know, the interview is great for people to understand where he come from.
Sure.
Right?
Exactly.
To criticize one lady for having a successful son is
Agree. I
it's
totally
null and
agree.
void to me.
Yeah.
At
No,
this
I
point,
totally
they're
agree.
grasping at straws and grasping at anything bad that they can find to, you know, because their guy lost. It's really sad to be honest.
It is sad, you know. And so, yes, this interview was done long ago. I'm not sure why it's resurfacing, except for the only thing I can think of is a negative. It's not a positive, in my opinion, because there's been so much negative backlash from it. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It is what it is. We're here. This is what happened, and boom.
And they still celebrating in the Omaha this weekend.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
a huge celebration. Huge
Yes.
celebration.
They're
They'll be
having a
flying fish
parade
again.
soon.
Huh?
Aren't they having a parade soon? Or
I'm
have they already had it?
No,
No,
this
that's
Saturday, the 12th,
parade.
they have a one parade, and then they have a celebration in the downtown, and then they have some fights after that with the B&B, and then there's a big party, and they say it's you must dress fly. So
Okay. That's awesome. I'll be flying to Colorado or else I would have been there. Are you
I
going,
think
Crystal?
I will not be there. I have to be in Illinois this weekend to watch some fights, but I know my son is going, and he's taking a lot of his friends with
Oh,
him.
that is so good.
So yeah.
See,
That
I love
is
how
so good.
Crystal's thing is like it's like a whole family of Bud
Yeah.
fans, you know? So she's
I
not
love
there, but
it.
her son's gonna be there, you know?
Yes.
How good is that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So somebody said, where was the outrage when it first came out? That is so true. Where was the outrage? But now we're holding on to it to bring it out now.
You know, I think there was outrage when it first came out, if I recall correctly. But again, why?
Yeah.
They are pinpointing the fact that this is where he come from, but look at him now.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
So he is
Exactly.
undisputed 2 times, linear 3 times. I mean, I don't care how you
Dancing
find it.
with his mother in the ring after the fight.
Oh my!
Dancing.
After Derek James had said, "You don't
She
even
can
gotta
do
feel
her
like your
dancing.
dancing shoes. We're gonna be dancing after this fight."
We
I
was,
loved it.
and they still are. So
Absolutely,
take the shoe and shove it, right?
absolutely.
Somebody,
Yeah.
I keep seeing people. Some of the biggest trolls that were doing this. This guy tweeted, "It's been 2 weeks already. Let it go."
No,
No, you've been doing it for
because
years.
that was
There was
10
a
years of
5-year
pure
buildup.
hell.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks already. Let it go. Absolutely not.
10
Absolutely
years.
fucking not.
10 years.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Been doing
If
yeah.
it
I want to
for years.
celebrate for 2
weeks.
Right, 10 years and all, and then this particular fight, we've been like waiting. Like, no, we're gonna celebrate until I have no more breath in my body. Like,
And the folk that say this fight never fixing to happen, and I keep telling them, you can look back at the tweets. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. I keep telling them this.
absolutely. That
But
is
you
so
know,
true.
I told them that I'm gonna stay on their necks for 147 days. But then I might run into the rematch at 154. So then I might have to do it for another 154 days. So you know, well, I will be doing it for 154.
I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. You know, so we have Charlo who's fighting Canelo next. Okay. So everybody saw, you know, when Bud was in the ring and just like, you know, I loved it. And then the look on
I love
Charlo's
that kind of
face,
stuff.
he was looking at somebody, I think it was a football player. I mean, I'm not good. I don't know everything about football or basketball,
There's
whatever.
a basketball player.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. But he's not even in my weight class. Well, he's about to be. He's about to be, because he said you're next. After
Right.
Canelo, I'm sorry, whoops your ass. Then here comes Bud. You know, I'm excited. Right now, boxing is on fire.
But you know, this like Charles looks like he's getting upset. I saw a clip that he's getting upset that people are asking him about Crawford at his press conferences. And he's like, don't bring him up. Like, what are we talking about? He wants something at a whole different way. We're like, why? Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
Boogeyman coming.
That fight initiated and shit talking started while Bud was in the ring, getting on your guy, and you're talking shit to you. So they're gonna ask you about him. So you're gonna have to hear it. You're gonna have to
Absolutely.
Bud say that's who he want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Let
you
him
gonna
have
get
your
mad
food.
that
He
Let him eat,
turned to
baby.
him after he dropped EJ. He turned to him and was like,
You
you're
next.
next, bro. You're next.
I love that
I
kind
was
of stuff.
like, oh my God, that was like the greatest moment in boxing for me so far. I love it. Boxing Vital says we have to make a Bud Army shirt. Let's go. Let's do it.
I like that idea.
I like it too. Everybody, please hit the
You
like
know what?
button.
I've been definitely in the field doing my work. Tired of me. I know they tired of me. I know, and now I found so many old videos on my page of like the lives I was doing, and the stuff that they were saying, and I'm just pulling it, like recording little by little, and I'm gonna keep
She's
dropping
good,
it.
Crystal. She's good.
I know
would
she
call her
had
that
content
good.
for days. I know that.
Right,
She even got me going back and rewatching them.
Yeah.
I got a lot from just watching. I got a lot from just watching 2 videos, and there's so many more that I know that So it's 2
I
lives, and
love
I already
it.
got so many clips. They were talking crazy. Bud's gonna get knocked out.
You probably have some of me actually.
He's too little. Yeah. So I did not know. So Coach Red and Nika actually pointed out to me Coach Malachi and his channel. So now I'm following him.
Oh yes. Oh,
And following him
he's definitely in
on
Bud Army.
Twitter.
He is definitely in the Bud Army. Let me tell you, he
Yeah.
has been going. He has been going in something crazy on his page. So you have to, his page is True Boxing Media today. True Boxing Media Today or something like that. But
Okay.
if you search it, it'll pop up in the link.
But you said he was actually getting death threats.
yeah,
which is
He
ridiculous.
was getting death threats, and he showed the DMs, and I believe him because people do that to me too. He showed his DMs. It looked like they were Twitter DMs, and there were people saying they're gonna run up to his house with guns and all types of stuff over a boxing opinion. Like
While Errol's in Spain having a good time.
yeah, having a good old time. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all saying about none because he's enjoying the fruits of his labor. You know,
Exactly.
and y'all over here risking your lives.
It makes no sense.
Come on, that's crazy. So yeah, go ahead and check his video. He's been going in every day.
I see him on the Twitter. I didn't know he have a YouTube page, so I have to check it out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
they
search
showed
his
me that. They
page and put it. I'm gonna put it in the chat because y'all
Yeah,
want
put
to
it in
get
the
live.
chat.
He has been he's been calling out all the YouTube channels who were talking bad about Bud. Like he's really going in. he's in charge of the Bud Army. I'll say that. That's what I'll say for sure.
He's the
I
general.
thought I was doing something. He's definitely doing it.
No, I love it. I love it. So speaking of other beefs, what's up with Shadaysha Green and Clarissa Shields?
Yeah, what's up with that?
What's going on there?
Well, it looks like it's a nice little beef that's brewing. I'm definitely invested. They're talking, I love trash talking, so they're really talking some good trash there. But I believe that fight's not going to be nice because if I'm not mistaken, Shadaysha has her mandatory is Savannah Marshall, so that fight has to happen first before she even gets a chance to fight. Clarissa. So.
Well, I'm not even talking about that so much. It seems a little bit more personal and emotional to me.
Yeah, because she was like, but from what I heard is that Shadaysha had sparred in, was it just Savannah Marshall? I don't know whose camp, but it was one of Clarissa's opponent. Shadaysha went over to their camp to help spar. But
okay, so that's what it is because she said she's gonna spar Savannah to get ready for Shadaysha.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But she's threatening to like drop secrets, So I don't like when they do all that. Like if y'all have personal beef,
right.
Keep the secrets. Like you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I do see this boxing pound for pound. Jackie say that Shields want to beat Thurman. I do see that. I'm not sure where that comes from. I don't know why she's promoting that.
It was Thurman and somebody else.
Exhibition fight for charity or something like that. So
no,
I don't know if they've been doing this to kind of like build it up for that charity event or something.
It's a lose-lose. Yeah. You beat a girl, you're a loser. You lose against a girl, you're a loser.
He was fighting a girl, yeah. I personally don't like it, but
I don't like it.
If it's for charity and they're doing it for charity, fine. But they're gonna clown him for fighting a woman,
Exactly. Either way, he loses. It doesn't matter.
There's no reason for that, in my opinion.
No, I don't like it at all. I really don't.
So who is next for Clarissa at this point?
Well,
do we know?
She just signed a contract to do with what is it? PFL.
I think she has
MMA. So it doesn't seem like she has anything right now. But honestly, I mean, who's in her weight class? Like who could she possibly fight right now?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was asking.
She's smart to go to another. Like, if she need to make money, go right on ahead. If they
I
give
guess,
out
but
checks,
why put yourself in
yeah, because no,
MMA?
they're the MMA
I
is
watch her. I
very
watched her both
useless.
times before, and it's not necessary. That's
No,
not
it's
her
not.
skill. It's not her niche. You know, to do it for the first time just because she want to do it, fine. But after that, she don't look good. Why do it?
Yes,
You know, I
exactly.
don't know. I don't
I
know.
agree. I totally agree with you. Boxy Barbecue, same situation with Tank versus Inoue. Lose for Tank. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But as far as Shadesha, to me, during everything, she's been the most respectable with her comments,
No,
and she's
no,
been.
no.
Oh, she had. Oh, I must
No,
have missed something.
absolutely not. She's the one threatening to drop secrets and stuff like that.
Ah,
She's like, don't
I
make me
see
don't
both
make
of them going back and forth on the
Yeah.
Twitter.
But I think Clarissa started the bitch word. And stuff
I
like
just
that.
okay, yeah. So I just saw Clarissa like going in, you know. But I don't know.
You
But I
start saying
haven't
you're gonna
really
start
kept up
dropping
with it.
secrets. Like, that's not part of boxing. Boxing is not dropping secrets, girl. Like, you can talk shit
No,
and not say you're good at it.
just like you don't ever talk about what
Like,
happens in
something that you
sparring.
confided you
Right.
with, like, that's not something that you come out and tell the boxing community.
That's true.
Right.
But I will say that I was really happy. I was driving from Florida to Texas. So I didn't get to see the fight, but I was so happy to see the clips of Ann Wolf. You know, I love Ann. That's my girl. Like I love her. She's such a great person inside and outside of the ring. And then I had actually like I messaged today. I was like, I'm so glad that y'all connected, you know. And she's like, yeah, you know, she loves her. And she's
So that card that you speaking on, it was Amanda Serrano and Heather
yes.
Hardy, which was a good fight. But I hope this is Heather's. Well, no, I'm not saying this is her last fight, but this needs to be her last fight against Amanda. That's the damn.
Yeah.
You take so much punishment in there.
Yeah.
Oh my! She fought through to the end, but it needed to be stopped because she was taking a beating.
I did see
people
clips
take a
of that.
punch and everything, but it's
Unnecessary.
it was so unnecessary.
I think the hardest thing for boxers is to say, okay, I'm done or I've had enough. It's like they always think, you know, oh, I could beat this person or I have one more good fight or, you know, and it's like the people around you have to say, you know what, you had a good run. Like, and then there's some, but they don't do that because they're all making money. Unfortunately, fortunately, whatever. But yeah, it's like they're warriors. We have to contain them. The people around them have to contain them.
Yeah.
And tell them when enough is enough for their own good. We have to protect them from themselves. Like really. And I did
see there's a question down there too.
What's the question? What's the question?
Has anybody seen this character down there?
I've seen a few people ask for him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him or nor his teeth anywhere.
No.
You can't miss them.
Haven't seen him. Mm-mm.
If you gotta be as loud as you were when you were talking shit about the opponents.
But that's the thing, you know, if you're gonna be like that, be man or woman enough to come back and say, you know what, I was wrong.
If you
I was wrong.
You gotta take it. Absolutely, you dish it, you gotta take it. So
perhaps he's a Bud fan now today. It's possible. He liked the flipper flopper business.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's done too much. That he probably don't.
He might be in the Omaha on the Saturday.
Oh, absolutely not.
I don't think he needs to.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna call out an APB if he is. Nah.
I have a question for y'all because it's coming off of boxing pound Jack. So at the end of the fight between Amanda and Heather, it looked like Alicia was calling out Amanda, and Amanda completely ignored it. Do you guys want to see that fight between Amanda and Alicia?
What do you think, Chris? I'll let you answer first.
I want to see Maya and Bungana again. I do.
Oh,
that's the fight.
I'm stuck on that.
That's the fight. I have to agree with Crystal. I do. Now, do I think that Amanda is scared of Alicia? No. Do I think that Alicia's skill set right now is just going to totally dominate her? No. I think that she's gotten better, like with each fight. I do. I give her that credit, but I still see some flaws. But do I care about that fight? No. I want to see Mayor and her too. I do. I want to see that rematch.
To be honest, I want to see both of those fights.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see Mayor and Alicia for sure.
Mhm.
That's one of the ultimate beats, and they're still talking shit to each other. She said she'll move up to whatever weight Michaela's at right now. So,
Michaela right now, she's
growing.
What
She's
she
growing.
said the other
Whatever
day,
weight
she
she's
was
trying to grow in.
she had 150.
150. Yeah.
Oh,
150.
wow.
150, yeah.
You can tell.
You can tell. You see that muscle on her. Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I want to see both fights, but I definitely want to see Mayor and Alicia first.
Absolutely. I do too. Like, I don't know. I mean, Amanda and her, that would be cool, but that's secondary for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's secondary.
No, definitely secondary. The fight to see again is definitely Mayor and Bob Gardner, and that's gonna be the best money for them too.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the promoters, that's the money fight.
That's the money
So
fight.
why not?
Money fight. They people want to see that fight more than they want to see the guys fight right now.
I know they want it in the UK again, right? But
Yeah.
That's where they will make the most money at. To be honest, I mean, I would like the fight to be here so we could attend it, but
Right.
The most money would be in the UK. So.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is a good question right here too. See, that's why I know we didn't really have to think about so many topics because people will remind us. So Dillian White failed another drug test, and his fight with Anthony Joshua has, and now Anthony Joshua is fighting Helenius.
Yeah.
And Helenius just fought this past weekend.
Yeah, he did.
A week ago. So, what are your thoughts on Dillian White failing his fourth drug test? Third in boxing. He already had a ban in kickboxing for 2 years in 2010. Thanks for all that information, boxing.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't know some of this information. I didn't know he was banned from kickboxing too.
Yeah, the thing is everybody knows. They know. Obviously, the rumor is that everybody in boxing, and that's a rumor, is doing something. Is it true or not? I don't think so, but a lot of people say it is. But the secret is to get the right person to administer what they're administering, because there are cycles. And if you miss a cycle, you get busted. So obviously he's not working with the right people. And I'm not condoning it at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying shit happens and he's with the wrong people. Should he be banned? You know what? I mean, whatever happens, and I'm honestly, either way, I'm not concerned because he's not somebody that I'm
like
super crazy about and following anyway. I'm just being honest.
Like, okay, so
okay, next, and his brother and I, Dean, we're great friends. I love his brother. He's a promoter. He's amazing. He's doing amazing work in the UK. I have love and respect for him. So I definitely separate that. But to me, it didn't really affect my life.
How about y'all?
Yeah. Nothing surprising here. Nothing. I don't see.
But this is what I read also that I think I read that Dan Raphael tweet or what it was, that Dillian has failed multiple VADA tests leading up to this Joshua fight. So they've known this for all this time. And,
so whose fault is it then?
Exactly. Like if he's failed several tests leading up to this Joshua fight, that
yeah,
maybe Eddie thought him paying off somebody to make it go away or something, because I don't understand why the fight was still on if he was already failing.
Right. And the thing is, he will not be banned if the promoter is going to still make money off of him.
Right.
If he's not going to make money off of him anymore, then he will be banned. I mean, let's just be honest, guys. I mean, this is business.
Right.
It's a money business.
And whoever is willing to fight him, knowing that this is possible,
absolutely,
we can't stop him.
Absolutely. Are they willing to step in the ring, get the bag, and do what they got to do for that? Like You know, it's like sometimes these boxers are in very compromising positions. It's like, I got to pay my rent. I got to pay my child support. My woman needs a new car. Like, am I willing to risk everything to get the bag? Win, lose, draw. Unfortunately, that's how some of the mindset is. And it is what it is. Like, what can we do? What can we say? Fair? What's fair? What's fair? Like, I mean, do we follow the rules? Are things fair in boxing?
I mean,
You know,
boxers are dying in the ring, so I feel like, especially if you fail more than
absolutely.
3 times, you need to be up out of there and banned for life. I'm sorry.
Yeah, personally, like that's
Boxers
what I was
dying
talking about earlier.
So
That's what I was saying earlier. You got to care about your fighter like your own child. Would
Right.
I let my fighter fight him? Hell fuck no. Has one of my fighters fought somebody that was definitely on PEDs and I didn't know before? Yes, he did. And he was totally destroyed. His career was over and he was up and coming world champion. And would I let my son's box, some of my daughter's box? No, I personally would not. And that's the difference. Who's handling you? Who's telling you yes or no? And that's the point that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It is life or death.
He need, to me personally, I think he needs to be banned for life, because
Yeah.
how many times he's gonna get slapped on the wrist? Like,
Right.
I'm sorry, boxers are dying in the ring, so that's all I need to know, that these, they're going in to the ring with somebody who's juiced up. They need to be out of there, especially
Absolutely.
if you haven't learned from the first time. Like,
Yes.
just come on.
So boxing pound for pound, he's got a good point right here. Also, ladies, thoughts on AJ having a bubble gut? This is just my theory. Even though he has incredible genetics, bubble gut usually happens due to excess growth hormone use, but he has never been caught. That's what I'm talking about. Whoever, I'm not saying I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying, when you have the right people working with you, you're gonna not get caught. But a majority of people that I'm hearing through the grapevine and are doing certain things to have a step ahead. And so to me, it's like mentally they're not ready to get in that ring because they don't have the confidence. They feel like they need this placebo effect to get in there and do what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pay attention to certain boxers, there's certain things going on.
So, since we're on this VADA thing, I wanted to make it clear because I see a lot of people accusing Terrence Crawford of using performance-enhancing drugs because he beat Spence so bad, and Coach Red, one of Bud's coaches,
No way.
clarified it on Twitter. There was VADA testing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For the
Yep.
fight. So
He's been signed
y'all
up with
trying to say
WADA
this
for
man
quite some
is
time.
crazy because your man lost. That's insane to me. But whatever.
Yeah. He was stronger. He was better. He is stronger. He is better. There are no signs at all. I mean, Crystal knows, Nika knows. He doesn't drink. He doesn't do nothing. Nothing. No outside
So people
activity.
start like accusing him of that because your guy lost is insane to me.
It is insane.
Insane.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Y'all gotta get over this hurt. Y'all really have to get over this hurt. Making up these conspiracy theories that you guys are coming up with is very sad. It's sad.
It is sad.
Sad because Spence has not made one excuse. So
No.
making them look bad. Y'all making them look bad
Mhm.
by making excuses and
He's on vacation.
Yeah. As you
living,
should.
he's living
Have a
life.
good time with your
Yeah.
girl, with your family, and then you got these people fighting and dying and everything else. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make
Threatening
sense.
to kill other folk because of that's crazy.
It is crazy. And yeah, boxing fans are pretty crazy.
Yeah, Teach says blood has never popped dirty. Why would people even think that now? Because
Exactly.
They're reaching.
Okay, well, no, see, boxing and barbecue. That's why I feel like those are EJ fans, but they're not boxing fans because if they knew boxing, they just knew this fight was he just wanted fair and square. So
Right.
are accusing
I agree with that.
Crawford of juicing because Spence lost is like really disgusting and sad to me. So That's why when Coach Red tweeted that, I made sure I retweeted that because I saw
Absolutely.
so many people saying, "Oh, where was the vital testing? They didn't get time. He looks like he's produced." What?
He been doing VADA for quite some time.
Yeah.
This is nothing
Absolutely.
new. Nothing new here.
Anytime you're gonna fight for a belt, a title, you're going to get tested. Like you're going to get tested. It's just it is what it is. You know, it does, but you know, not everybody knows that. I guess I don't know. And so I want to talk about Frank Martin. You know, who's in EJ's stable, and he fought. You know, before him. On the card, what was it, a week before or whatever when he fought?
2 weeks prior, and then
2 weeks
Keyshawn
prior.
fights a week prior.
Yes, and Keyshawn a week prior. So Frank Martin said, I guarantee you that Errol is going to knock Bud out. Because Frank Martin had been a sparring partner, and we all saw Frank Martin's performance. So that right there showed me, even though I knew before, like, no. And then Keyshawn fought, and Keyshawn, I think he came on Instagram or something today talking about Frank Martin don't want to fight me. Frank Martin, stay away. That's my opinion. I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
I saw a video of I think they were at the weigh-in, and it looked like Martin had. Is that the video you're talking about that he walked up to? Because the video that I saw,
they interviewed him. They interviewed him, and he said,
okay.
"I guarantee you."
Oh, okay, but no, he actually walked up to Keyshawn.
Yeah.
At the weigh-in.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and then he was like confronting, saying, "Oh, you don't want to fight me," and this and that, and you know they were going back and forth. So this is a good fight that's brewing up right now.
Yeah.
So, I want to see it, and I want to see it now. Like I don't know what the plans are for B&B for him, like who he's fighting next, and like what their plan is. But I want to see him and Frank Martin fight like right now.
Me too.
Some folk have even thrown Frank Martin out to Shakur on the Twitter. To me, that is uncalled for. Let's start with Keyshawn because he don't have the experience as Shakur.
Right.
If you beat Keyshawn, then we talk about Shakur. But I don't see that happening. Keyshawn is a special lad. I don't know if y'all see him in person.
Absolutely.
That boy knows the ring.
I used to work with him at TUSA.
And
during the camp, I went to Triple Threat when Bud and everybody was sparring before this fight, and Keyshawn was tearing everybody up, and I'm like, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know.
And he is young, right? So he likes to pop. He likes to pop. He like a little Nike.
That's what's making me like.
It's like Keyshawn Tyson. You know?
Yeah.
He got that in him. And so the folk not sure how to take him because he can be a little sarcastic.
Yes.
But he truly believe what he said.
Absolutely.
And he is very confident in what he do because he
That's
do have
the battles.
Yes. He still is learning. There's still some flaws out there, but those flaws are much higher level than what I'm seeing flaws in Mr. Martin.
This is the thing. So when a boxer has flaws, it's up to the coach to see those flaws.
They do.
But when you just telling your corner, your boxer, go out there and do your thing, go out there, break him down, go out there and put whatever. Give him instruction. We heard both corners with Errol Spence and Bud. We heard both corners. Which corner was telling their fighter exactly what they needed to do?
That same man eating the potatoes.
I'm just saying. So if Keyshawn has some flaws, is his coach going to be able to tell Frank Martin what he needs to do, or is he just going to say go in there and break him down?
The flaws that Keyshawn have are much higher level than what we see in Mr. Martin.
Absolutely.
The flaws are much more difficult for the casual fan to see. You know, that boy is very talented. Very talented.
Absolutely he is.
But you know, I did see a lot of his fans who were speaking so highly of him, like question if they really were like speaking the truth after his last fight.
Keyshawn or Martin?
Martin.
No, Martin.
Martin.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
think
and
that's why
Martin
a lot of
is-
his fans are.
How old is Martin now?
he's 28.
Yeah, well.
Well, he gets started very late, right?
Okay.
I believe
yeah,
he is
yeah.
28. He do not have much of an amateur background. Not to say that that's everything, because I know it's different, right?
Sure.
However, there's a reason we go through the amateur route.
Absolutely.
If we don't learn
Preach.
anything else, we learn discipline.
Absolutely. And basics,
Mm-hmm.
footwork, hand placement, you know, it's just absolutely like, to me, no, it's not everything. There have been some world champions that did not have any amateur background. That's great. They also smoke and drank and did everything they need to do. But the ones, there's more that have gone through the program.
Right.
You know, it's a great tool. So why not use it?
Mhm.
I
I think
definitely have.
if Keyshawn stayed disciplined, if he stayed disciplined on his life outside the ring, Keyshawn will be a world champion someday.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Maybe
Absolutely.
that's why he's in I think the perfect camp for him with
Absolutely.
B&B, because he can see what Bud just accomplished and
Absolutely.
why he got to there, because it was
Mhm.
disciplined inside and out of the ring. So
Mhm.
And I know they just took on Chris Eubank, who'll be fighting in the UK.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy because I'm going to be in the UK during that time. Oh my gosh, what a coincidence! You
That'll
know,
be great.
but you
Is he
know,
fighting Smith again?
I think he is
yes,
fighting.
yes,
I think he's fighting
He
Smith.
is.
Yes, he is.
I wasn't sure which one this is for.
So I mean, and you know what? Why not? Like, he sees what they've done. They've proven themselves, even though they've never gotten the credit that they deserved, and now they finally are. You know, so people are going to seek them out even more. But then there's people like Keyshawn and his brothers and others that have seen it because they're boxing heads and they really know what the deal is.
Mhm.
But so it's going to be interesting to see, you know, it's hard, and they can do it, but it's hard, you know, when you first get somebody to like really have that bond and be able to
we're
do,
just in that first fight. Like,
right. We're just the first fight, but you know what? They're going to do great. They're going to do great. And I'm excited. You know,
Absolutely.
I hope that,
You know,
I
you've been
think-
called Roy Jones Jr. prior to today, right?
yes.
And now, where do you think he get the idea? Let's call on the Bomac and team. Perhaps from Roy Jones Jr. himself.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yep.
Possibly.
Yeah, I
believe in them.
didn't even think of that. That's a good
He
one.
believe in them.
Even though I'm kind of upset with Roy because, you know, Crystal, we're going through that whole IBA
I
stuff in the
do.
amateur boxing, and he was like, Russia. But I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah. And there's been some rumors about Benavidez and Andrade.
Andrade?
Mhm.
Who's excited about that fight? I'm just saying.
I would love it. I would
Yeah.
love it.
Me too, Chrissy.
Really?
I do.
Heck
Because
yeah.
I want because he's Boo Boo, I feel, was like in the same boat as Bud. Like, people were saying he's not fighting nobody, and Benavidez is somebody. So
Benavidez will take him out, in my opinion.
yeah, but I want to.
But I think it will be
what he
competitive.
can do, what he can
At
do with
first.
that. You know.
So I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. He's never excited me, and I'm sorry. He's just
No.
never.
Maybe because of the opponents too.
I just don't see, like, okay, with Boots, okay? So Boots hasn't fought anybody, but I see his technique. I do see that he has technique, and I do see that if he's challenged more and more, he's only going to grow. I haven't seen that in Andrade. I personally have not. And people are going to, like,
He's stalling.
send me hate mail. But that's just my personal opinion.
No, I don't think he get past Benavidez, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I need excitement. I need fire. You know.
But what if that's what Benavidez pulls out of him?
You know what? Then that'll be great. Then I'll be happy, and I will eat crow.
I would
I
love
have
it.
no problem if I'm wrong about something, going back and saying I was wrong. I have no problem with that at all.
Because there's a lot of people who are not coping with that very well right now.
No, they need some salt to put on that crow. and some hot sauce.
They do. I should have had some hot sauce.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I'm here to pass it out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because let me tell you, they don't like the taste of his crow. That's why they're just like, it's been 2 weeks already. You gotta
Yeah.
go. No, you gotta. This has been years of.
Years.
10 years.
And no, the
Yeah.
channel I was talking to about Coach Malachi, he said
Crystal's been there since day one. You've only missed one fight?
one fight.
Right?
Yeah.
One fight. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are the
April 18th.
super fan. Friend,
April.
fan, family. They love Crystal. They know Crystal
Oh.
very well.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
They're good to me, though. They're good to me.
No, they are. They're good. When people say, oh, how you from Texas? How can look? I love EJ. I've seen him come through the amateurs. I've seen him be successful. I love him. I've seen him in the gym. He sparred my sons, some of my fighters. I love him. But Bud and the whole crew, they've been so good to me since day one.
They are humble. They are very humble.
Humble and real.
Yep.
yeah, because you know what? Since they have won, nobody's been gloating or nothing. And actually, I thought that Bernie the Boxer was gonna do the most, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He was very humble and gracious, and with
But we've even like Coach Red and the other coaches, they're like, we're not going to we don't like the bashing. We don't like the bashing of Derek James.
no,
Of
because
Errol
I
Spence.
saw
They don't like that.
Everybody thought that Bernie the Boxer was gonna do that because he was, you know how Bernie is. He
Yeah.
was talking shit. He was talking shit. Dude was talking shit. So they thought that if they won, that he was gonna go crazy and do the most. But he gave them the complete opposite.
He did.
I see one interview today, Mark Nash. He posted right early
Love
this morning.
Mark.
I see it, and he do an interview with Coach Red, and even Coach Red say, "I'm not bashing Mr. EJ. I'm not talking negative about him. Hopefully he get well soon." This was right after the fight.
Yes.
I want him to get well soon. He have a family, yada yada yada. I mean, so they are very humble people here. Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
They're
don't
going to
think anyone
celebrate
is here.
in their guy's success, but they're not going to celebrate in somebody else's misfortune and being hurt. Like, no, they're not like that. at all.
I'm only doing that to the fans, not EJ directly.
Absolutely.
So,
And that's
so
what you,
I just wanna
yeah,
clear that
girl,
up.
no, you're
They're like,
good.
oh, leave. I'm not like, I'm making it clear, y'all. I am not bashing Errol, not one bit. It's you
Mhm.
fans who are disgusting. I'm just reminding everybody of what the nasty things that they have said, and that they have to eat crow. So
And they would have been way worse,
worse,
had it been the other way.
Worse. That's
Way
why when I
worse.
think about it, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let it go. Just, people are getting tired of it. Then I'm like, you know what? Ray Jackson would not have stopped. He would not.
No, he would not.
He would not stop.
He's still missing.
Yeah, he's still missing. So
Yes.
yeah, but and when he come back, I'm still on him. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get on him.
Well, and then you hear some of the Twitter people saying, y'all act like y'all were in the ring. Y'all
Yeah,
act like
I saw
y'all.
that one too.
You know what? Our energy,
Really?
our prayers, our
My soul
support
was in there.
financially, we were there. We were
Well,
there.
but it was okay when they were saying that Spence was gonna knock out Bud. Like they were the ones that were gonna be knocking Bud out. So miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with
Exactly.
that bullshit.
When they laugh and say, "But man, get out of here with that is." You know?
Oh yeah, smoking bud,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, exactly. So,
smoking bud.
miss me with the bullshit.
I was not being so rude. I just let Nika handle it. You know.
Yeah.
Only a
We're
few
just like
comments I make.
liking.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
But these fans are like really, really butthurt to the
Oh,
point where
yeah.
they're making like burners attacking me, saying some nasty things. And then Crystal tried to jump in on one of them just to correct them, and they were even nastier to her. So I'm just like,
Well,
this
I
is
thought it was so
overboxing.
funny. I thought it was so funny because I forget who it was. And they were like, and Christine with her nerdy glasses, and
Yes,
this. I was
Yeah.
there was a guy coming at me, and then he dragged you into it. I was just like, why?
I'm like,
even drag
bring
me
it,
into I'm the one
bring
talking
it.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm the one talking
I'm
shit.
a nerd.
And he's
Yeah.
talking about my wrinkles. Guess what? I have more than wrinkles.
You're
These
fucking
they're
beautiful.
So pathetic. They're so pathetic.
You're beautiful.
And
They
these
wish.
Yeah, do not
They
listen to these
wish.
bums. They're all bums. They are all bums. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What the-
Yeah, ridiculous. That stuff doesn't hurt. That stuff is nothing.
Nah.
We're gonna own it. We're gonna own it. So we have Navarrete and Lopez coming up. What are your
Navarrete
thoughts on that
Valdez.
fight?
Valdez.
Valdez, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Valdez. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Valdez.
That's
Yes.
yours. That's yours.
I'm thinking about my last name. I always want to be in the middle of everything. That's my problem. It's about me. Navarrete and Valdez. What are y'all's thoughts about that?
I was talking to Crystal right before, and I was telling her that like, if there's a fight to bet on, to me this is not the fight to bet on because I don't know which way to go because
I
Navarrete
agree.
is so like unpredictable. He's such an awkward fighter, and then I feel like Valdez, he really could just have to catch him with one good punch and he's out of there. So
Yeah.
it's like it's hard to choose how or kind of think which way this fight's gonna go. So I don't know.
I agree. It's boxing after all, right? What do you
Yeah.
think, Crystal?
Yeah, this one's tough for me. I think Valdez have some heavy hands. We don't see it with the Shakur so much because Shakur stabilized him. He don't
Yes.
allow him to
He boxed
use the
him.
ring IQ that he have
Yeah.
because Shakur is a level above, right? But I think he have it in him. I really do. And the only thing that would be a perhaps an issue is that Navarrete, he have a different type of style,
Style,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
he's a little awkward.
Very awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like to
How you
use
train for that?
awkward because for him it is not
It's
awkward.
not
That is his
awkward.
norm.
Right.
It's just
But-
It's just awkward for the
awkward
opponent, possibly.
Yeah.
It
Right.
could be.
So if Valdez is able to secure that timing and get to him with those heavy hands and utilize the jab that he do have, I think we'll be on to something. And I would love to see Valdez take Navarrete.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm like with Nika, like I'm kind of on the fence, but if I have to lean a certain way, I'm gonna lean a little bit more to Valdez. But yeah, it's hard to say right now. It's hard to say.
But you know, Valdez is still on my shit list because he did pop dirty with
Yeah.
that T.
Yeah.
So you know, that's why I'm not.
Maybe he's trying to redeem himself. Maybe he went to confession and confessed all his sins, and now he's trying to redeem himself.
I mean, I don't know. It's possible. But
Yeah, he's
I
like, I'm sorry.
I think he should take it. If he don't take it, where do Valdez go from here?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the better
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
This is a career defining moment for Valdez. He needs to do something good to get the minds like Nika to be away. You know, get that pop test out of here and bring something positive back for him.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, I
Mhm.
agree. I agree.
But for some reason I can't post y'all comments because it's not popping up on StreamYard. So
Yeah, I was like, the comments aren't.
yeah,
like, I don't
no,
know what happened.
I'm looking on YouTube and they're commenting, but it's not popping up on StreamYard for me to post it. So
StreamYard
we
too.
apologize. I'm
So
not-
what are
not
some of the
ignoring you.
comments that we might need to like address? I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. They tripping.
So-
Yeah.
Murataya is off of that card this weekend. Raymond, he have an injury. The article I'm reading is not telling me what the injury is. So if
Which
anyone
injury?
know that injury, that would be
Oh
interesting to
yeah,
know.
yeah, that was a good question. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So they conveniently left the injury out of the article.
Oh, of course, absolutely. That's what they do.
But that also jump up Richard Torres Jr. I love that kid. And that kid
Me
is
too.
so funny.
Love Richard. So Rich, he's super talented. He's super personable, and he's super strong. So he comes up to camp with us all the time, and I love it because he gives back to Team USA. So he'll go up there and he spars our super and our heavies, you know, to get them ready for what they need to get ready for. And there's been nobody, I mean, I'm not going to say nobody. There's been a couple that have gone back over the years, but he is consistently giving back to Team USA. He remembers his roots and he gives back, and props to him because, you know, he's so nobody cannot not like him. His personality is just amazing.
He
And he's
makes
so
some
like
fun
one of those
videos.
happy people all the time.
Yes, he's doing his videos. He does little funny videos and stuff like that. Yeah, he's so funny.
He definitely have a personality. Yeah.
He does. He's a great, great guy.
Speaking of that, we also have Antonio Morales on the same card, fighting
Okay.
a 400-pound lad.
400. You know
Why?
Right. Why?
I don't understand. This lad is 400 pounds. Dejuan? I'm not sure. Calloway. He named.
400.
That's crazy to me. I'm not sure why. I mean, heavyweight is heavyweight. I understand. But is Morales still with Top Rank?
Oh,
Do
I
you
don't
know?
know. That's a good question.
I'm not sure if he's still with them or they drop him or perhaps they're looking to drop him. I'm not sure. But he's
Well,
from the
see,
Iowa. That's why I asked.
that will happen if somebody's looking to drop somebody. They're gonna match them tough.
Match you, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how tough it is if he's 400 pounds. Can
he move? Yeah.
But Antonio showed that his feet are flat also. So I don't know.
So yeah, Antonio, he was also with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So nice guy. He's nice.
Very nice. Very nice lad. I think the last I knew he was out at the wild card.
Yeah.
I don't think things are going in his favor at this point in his career. Potentially he's probably looking for some outside, investments or something. But wishfully he realized that and moved forward with his life, But 400 pounds?
That's always a hard decision for boxers to make. Like they don't.
It's like we come across people and we meet them and they're so nice, and it's like we have a joke sometimes, like coaches, we're like, but he's really nice, he may not have like the power, the skill, but he's nice, he's such a nice guy, and it's so hard, because you care about these people, and I'm not just talking about any specific person. I'm just talking about in all my years, 20 plus years. It's it's like, but he's really nice, so.
No, but you see that saved a lot of people, a lot of trolls. Some of y'all that I met in Vegas who were very nasty online, y'all was so nice in person that I kind of spared y'all a little less.
Like pro boxing.
Yeah, pro boxing. He was such a sweetheart in person. Like I feel bad, and I feel like I'm bullying. I let off of him because he was the worst one. He was one of the
pay a debt.
Hey, he's different though. He's different on in person than he is.
But that saved him
on Twitter.
That saved him from me going so hard on him because I met him in person. So he's so nice. So I felt like I was bullying him.
He paid a debt though. He changed his profile.
He did. Tomorrow's the last day, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So and then boxing and barbecue. Who knew there were so many boxing and barbecue guys?
Yeah, I thought it was. I always thought it was one.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, I think there's 4, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He told me it was 3.
3. Okay, 3.
Okay,
but did we see 3 there?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think we saw 2.
We saw 2, and they have the add-on who is not part of the boxing and barbecue, right?
Oh yeah.
He just a friend.
And when we met them, and we were having all the discussion. I was drinking, so I don't remember. That's what they told us. I don't remember.
Okay, so the add-on was
Boxing Pro, right? Because I thought Boxing Pro was part of the boxing and barbecue.
Okay, so I thought
they might have made that deal there because he's from Texas too. They based out of Texas, so
boxing. Oh yeah, boxing barbecue. So I have somebody coming from Houston tomorrow, which I mean it's such an honor. Like I feel very blessed to be in the position that I'm in. Tomorrow, somebody's coming from Houston to train with me because they're going to be going to a national tournament. So I said, look, I have 2 days before I leave. Come down. And so they're coming. I won't put their name out there, but it's I love it because we make connections and we get to know people.
Yeah.
And they see us for who we really are.
Had I not met some of these people in person, I would have been like hell on them. Like Boxing Pro was definitely I was gonna like lay into him something crazy. But
I know he's so nice.
And he's so nice. I was just like, you're lucky I met you because if not, I'd have been harder on you.
yeah, he's super cool. He was so nice and quiet.
I think everyone we meet out there was so.
Oh my gosh. Had the best time. Like we got to do it again. For sure. Absolutely. Next, I travel a lot, but you know what? I will definitely, when I'm in town, we got to get together again because we had a great time.
Yeah.
The Three Musketeers.
Yeah, we had a great time. And you know, people were, let me tell you, a lot of the people we met, they're so friendly and very generous. Like, we didn't have to pay for no drinks.
Thank y'all so much. We didn't plan it like that. Thank y'all. We were
Yeah,
gonna
so
come
we were, I
around,
just
but
want to like
appreciate
thank everybody for being so
Yeah.
hospitable. Hospitable.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So we
y'all
thank-
were famous.
No, you're
That's
famous.
you.
No, no,
That
no.
was you. Oh my God, everybody knew Crystal, y'all.
Everybody knows Crystal.
Crystal.
Oh,
So
Crystal.
looking for you, Crystal. I was
Nah.
like, yeah, Crystal.
That was y'all.
No.
Christine Nika, where they at?
That was you. That was you. No, but it's all good. It's all good. So before we check out tonight, I want to hear some last words. Crystal, you want to go first? What do you want people to know? Tell them what you need them to know.
This Saturday, August 12th. If you have it in your heart, you want to celebrate with the Team Crawford, they in the Omaha all day long. I hear they're making reservations starting at 6 a.m. just to be in the area, right? So
Love it.
if you're in the area, pull up because I'm sure it will be a great time. I won't be able to be there, but I live through y'all. So
Absolutely. Like your son will be there.
yes.
Like my son was in Vegas.
Oh my goodness,
Let
bless
me
his
tell you,
heart.
her son.
He know everybody.
He knows how
And
to
if you
travel.
don't,
He
he
knows
picks
how
it
to
too.
mingle. He knows how to mingle, man. Let me tell you.
Girl,
He's
I'm
very,
surprised he was
he's
not on the
very
floor
social.
front row. He usually is front row at a fight and does not like he just.
If he's very social. I know he could talk his way probably into the White House.
He does.
Oh yeah.
He does. His friend, I thought he knew him forever. That was buying us drinks.
Yeah, he had just met him that day.
And my poor son,
And
he got
bought all
stuck.
of- It's like, wow.
Oh, I say my poor son, but he got stuck in Vegas for 2 days extra.
Uh-huh.
But he got a hotel and food and everything else. Just
by mingling with people,
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I guess
I don't know where you got that
sorry,
from.
we can't see the StreamYard is not showing the comments.
I'm
And
so
at Boxing
sorry.
Barbecue, I know women don't typically pay for drinks, but I'm just saying we were drinking a lot. And it
What?
was,
Who said that?
and they weren't just buying drinks for the ladies. They were buying drinks for everybody.
Yeah. Who said that? I'm sorry.
Boxing and Barbecue.
Yeah, no,
But
no.
this-
And we appreciate that
barbecue,
so
we don't
much.
know, right?
Yeah, they weren't just buying us drinks. They were buying everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That they were.
That was very, very sweet. Very sweet. And we're gonna.
It was a lot of us. It was a lot of us.
There was a lot of us. We had a great, great time. It was amazing.
But
And so, like, go ahead, Crystal. Go ahead,
the
Crystal.
people need to get out and support the sport. If they love the sport, support it. There's amateur fights, there's professional fights.
Yes.
It's a wonderful thing to be a part of. I absolutely adore it. The card I go to this weekend, it is outside. Who do that?
I know. Well, and what you're talking about is true. Like, we have to support from the bottom, the amateurs. Because that's where it all begins. That's where you're going to see your future champs. And we have Olympic trials coming up with the amateurs. And people need to be there, not just the moms and dads of the boxers or the aunts and uncles. Like, we need to support from the bottom up, you know, because it's a beautiful thing. It really is. Nika, you got some last words, girl?
Just thanks to the chat. Sorry we cannot see your comments right now.
I know, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the problem is.
And just letting y'all know, I'm not letting up. I'm going to still keep spitting the block on all the disgusting tweets that have been tweeted. I'm gonna keep celebrating this win. I'm not gonna slow down. So just letting y'all know, you're gonna get sick of me.
So I just want to thank my girls. And if you think that Crystal should be on like every Wednesday, if she can, I want to see a hand raised because she is like the missing link.
Yes.
She's the missing link to us.
And it was so good that we met each other because this was my first time at the fight actually meeting Christine as well. Like
Yeah.
this was my first time and we were doing the show for like almost 2 years now. Right?
Exactly.
And that was my first time meeting her, so it was good to meet you and her both.
Exactly. And we just like all met.
Click,
and I
yeah,
had met Crystal before in Omaha.
Yes.
But I mean, just the way that we like connected and we're like cool and like everything is good.
It's fun to hang out with famous people like y'all.
No,
No, like you.
okay?
Like you. I'm like, we're with Crystal. We're with Crystal.
Right.
That's how we got all the drinks. Just
No,
saying.
no.
You know where to go. You know where to go and everything. Like when we're actually on our way to the
the weigh-in,
thing.
yeah.
You know everything.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So yeah.
Absolutely. No, it was perfect. We're the Three Musketeers and everything went great. So Crystal, like I said, this is your home whenever you want it.
Thank
So,
you.
You know, absolutely. And I love y'all. And thank you so much to the chat. I'm so sorry that we cannot see your
Yeah, I'm so
comments. I'm gonna call StreamYard like, what's up? What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
it
thought
is.
maybe they stopped listening because I'd be here.
No,
for
yeah,
too
because I
long.
kept saying
No. They
It
don't
stopped
do
popping
that.
up on StreamYard and for me to post it on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I looked on YouTube and I could see that it's
So
they are commenting. I just can't
Okay,
see
good.
it on StreamYard. Yeah. Sorry.
Good. Well, it was a great night, ladies. And until next Wednesday. So I'm going to the UK and then I will see what the time is and then we'll figure it out.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay.
great.
Good night. Good night. Lots of love, y'all. Bye.